to Mr. Enrique Zabarte, our respected director, to Mrs. Josephine K. Zabarte, our beloved directress, to Ms. Loretta Tizo, the assistant to the directress, to Mrs. Elnora Ariola, our vice principal, members of the administration, all the hard-working teachers of Shen, proud parents, family, friends, guests, and fellow graduates, good afternoon. We, the graduates of the Sacred Art Academy of Novaliches, are gathered here today for a very significant event in our lives. Today is one event that we will never forget, even if time passes by. Today marks an important achievement that we have made. Today is the day that sums up all of our achievements and hard work throughout the years. Today is the day that hundreds of parents from different parts of the world have come to witness. Today is the day that we have all been waiting for. Today, the 22nd of March, year 2012, is our graduation day. 12 years ago, I entered Sacred Art Academy of Novaliches as a fearful little girl who cried during her first day of school because my mommy did not pick me up on time. Yes, it was very terrifying. But slowly, I emerged out of my shell. I met my new friends. I learned the alphabet, I learned how to count, I learned how to read, and I learned how to dream. All of these because of my preschool teachers. They have brought out the best in me at a very young age, filling my heart with their kind and encouraging words, and their thoughtfulness and comfort surrounding my little being. I was no longer the fearful little girl who stepped foot on Sacred Art Academy of Novaliches at the age of 5. I became the person you see right now. The person you can hear speaking in front of you. The person who has achieved a lot. And for these things I give thanks. Who I am today is a product of who I was yesterday. And who I was yesterday is a creation of the people who helped build the foundation of my education. These are no other than my preschool teachers. To my teacher Amy and to my teacher Sonia, thank you. Thank you for your unending support and love from then until now. You always bring out the little girl in me, and you never fail to remind me to do my best at all times. Once again, thank you and I love you. My life perspectives changed because of my commendable foundation of education brought about by my preschool teachers. At the early age of 7, I already had a goal: to get good grades and to make my parents proud of me. The fearful little girl that people once knew became a fragment of the past. I gained self-confidence. I was no longer afraid to try new things, for I saw new things as opportunities and not as paths that lead to different problems. I learned how to make simple yet wise decisions. Little by little, I achieved my goal. The first feeling of achievement, I tell you, was not easy to attain, not even one bit, but I managed. Let me share this with all of you. As a little girl, this is what I had in mind. If I were able to do it before, then I would be able to do it again. Now, to the little children here who are about to receive their hard-earned awards later this day, I wish to tell you this simple piece of advice to keep your young minds motivated. Congratulations, little kids. You have done it now. It is very much possible that you will be able to do it again. This belief, I tell you, has kept me going since my childhood until now. Another chapter of my life is about the end. The chapter of my high school life. High school is and will forever be one of the best parts of my journey. The happiness I have felt during my high school years will always remain in my memory. And the problems I have gone through have definitely helped me to is why we should always give our best. May it be a big or a small task, it is still something of utmost importance that will test our skills and capabilities and will give us lessons to remember later on. My experiences during high school also taught me that happiness cannot possibly be the only ingredient in God's great recipe called life. We must also experience downfalls every once in a while, for our miseries and mistakes will all test our inner strength. Remember that strength is not measured by how many times you have fallen, but by how you got up and put yourself back together. I have told myself numerous times to stay strong, even at the point of giving up, and not to let the difficulties bring me down. Now here I am, as strong and as happy as one could be. And all this I have done through the one who has been with me through everything. The one who has answered my prayers. The one who has given me my heart's desires. The one who has been helping and available for anyone who reaches for it. He is our one and only Almighty God. Always remember that one does not simply forget God once success has been achieved. And one does not simply remember to remember God once success has come. The secret to success is having God by our side. Without Him, everything is useless. A person who has not bothered to include God in his success may look happy and contented in other people's eyes, but deep inside, there is an empty feeling inside of him that no one can ever fill in. I know that God will never and has never left me alone in my journey. And so, I know that He gave me special people to help me along the way. Now you may be asking me, who are these special people? First, of course, is my family. My loving mommy, my hardworking daddy, my loving sisters. They are my best friends, my inspiration, my ultimate supporters, my motivators, my number one fans, even though there are many. The best gifts I could ever receive. They are priceless. I will not let this opportunity pass without taking them personally and giving them the limelight. And now I will do so. I would like to request my mother and my father to please rise, so that everyone here may recognize you for being my parents. To my mommy, thank you for being such an angel. Your immeasurable efforts and unconditional love have helped me get through everything, and you know that. We have been together since day one, and we will be together until the very end. You are literally by my side all the time. And this is my moment to tell you how much I appreciate everything. You spent so much of your time helping me review for all of my exams when I was in elementary. And because of this, I have received numerous awards every year. You always try your very best to help me make my tasks lighter by offering help in the best way you can. And because of your support, I have learned to make use of the talent I never knew I had. You have sacrificed so much just to make sure that me and my sisters wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning with breakfast on the table, even if it means not having any sleep at all. You were my comforter when I was down, when I was in doubt, because you never ceased to believe in me. You and I were together as I went through all of my college entrance exams, from the application to the examinations themselves, and up to the results. I am proud to say that I passed them all because of my mommy. Thank you, mommy. I am proud to tell everyone that my mommy is my guardian angel. To my daddy, thank And because of this, I try to keep my promises the best way I can. This achievement, these moments, this is my promise to you years and years back. Now, I have fulfilled it. And my heart is filled with happiness because I know that you are proud of me. Because I know that you are so proud of me. And I've never desired anything more than that. You have proven that distance is just a number. Because the 8,000 kilometers of distance between us mean nothing. For everything you have done, for everything you have provided, for all of your hard work and patience, today I give back. All of my success, all of my achievements, all of these are for you and for Mommy. I am proud to say that my father is the most hard-working man I have ever met in my whole life, and that he is my superhero. I am very proud to tell everyone that I love my parents so much. I love you, Mommy, and I love you, Daddy. Thank you for everything. Aside from my family, God has also given me my mentors to guide me as I continue my journey. They are my teachers from preschool to elementary and up to high school. They have provided me with the knowledge that I have right now. And without them, I cannot imagine where will I be. I thank my elementary teachers for bringing color to my childhood because of the lessons and enjoyable activities and for always believing in me. All of you have taught me to become a responsible student and a leader. And your training is what I have carried as I went to high school. Thank you, my elementary teachers, and most especially to my grade 6 advisor, Ms. Helen Almeron. I will never forget all of you, for I was once the little girl with eyeglasses who approached you sometime in your life and called you, "Hello, teacher." And of course, my high school teachers. They are the people who have brought out so much in me. The people who have truly tested my abilities. The people who I have learned to love and to care so much for. My high school life would have been a bore without all of you. And always remember that all of you, my advisors from 4th year to 4th year, namely Mrs. Maria Lorinda Chenza, my advisor when I was in 1st year discipline, Mrs. Anna Sasha Satubal when I was in 2nd year St. Paul, Miss May Stella Amor when I was in 3rd year Yakab, and Miss Maribeth Asabron Herundio, our mother when now in 4th year Rizal. All of you, together with my subject teachers from 1st year to 4th year, plus the other teachers that I have come to know, have played a special part in my life that I will always remember. I want to express my sincerest gratitude to my high school teachers for the memories, the lessons, the knowledge, the pieces of advice, the support, the encouragement, and the fun. All of you are special in your own ways, and I love you all so much. Thank you, teachers, for your hard work. Thank you to all of my teachers for everything. Thank you for being an inspiration. Also, I know that God has given me these special people to give me life lessons and experiences that I will never forget. And they are my friends. Thank you for coming to my life and for allowing me to stay in yours. Life would never be as pleasant as it is right now if it were not for your company. I just hope that as we go to college, we will not lose contact with each other, and we will still preserve the special bond that we have formed during our years here in Chan. I will miss you all so much, and thank you for being like my brothers and my sisters. And last, but definitely not the least, thank you, Sacred Art Academy of Novaliches, for becoming my second home for 12 years. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Abarte, for putting up an institution like this, which trains its students to become responsible leaders and with self-discipline and love for doing. Who would have thought that the little girl 12 years ago would be standing in front of a very large audience by the time that she's 17, giving her valedictory address? The little girl has grown up. I have grown up to who I am right now. And I give all my thanks to God and to the special people God has given me. During our seminar last March 20, our speaker, Sir Marvin B. Layu, talked to us about the two kinds of life: the happy, blessed, and fortunate life, and the sad, miserable, and failure kind of life. I have chosen to go after the former by striving to have a clean heart, a clear mind, and a proper attitude. Now I can proudly say that I am happy, I am blessed, I am fortunate, and most of all, I am grateful. I am not a little girl anymore, for I am a young lady. As my high school life ends, my college life will begin soon. I hope that just as I have survived in the Sacred Heart Academy of Novaliches, I hope that I will also survive in the University of the Philippines. I believe that with God's help, I can. Once more, I am Maria Elise.